LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Week 9 and Game 8 of the Young Major League Soccer season right here at the StubHub Center in Carson as the LA Galaxy gets to go in search of yet another home victory against Eastern Conference opponents for the second consecutive week as the New York Red Bulls come calling to Southern California. Happy to have you here on Galaxy Radio. I am your host, Christian Miles, and two clubs very much looking to bounce back after disappointing home defeats last week. For the LA Galaxy, after a disappointing loss the prior week to Sporting Kansas City in their previous game here at the StubHub, they came up short, 2-0 losers to Atlanta, and a lot of questions circulating. Can this attack find the back of the net? Because they haven't scored a goal since that miraculous 4-3 thrilling comeback victory at the expense of LAFC. A lot of questions surrounding the New York Red Bulls. They've been involved with a lot of CONCACAF Champions League competition, but this is a team of a disappointing first ever home loss this season, 2-1 to the Chicago Fire at Red Bull Arena in Harrison, and looking to bounce back, but they do have the firepower to do so as they are led by one of the most lethal scorers in all the league, Bradley Wright Phillips, off and running this season with his 5 goals spearheading this attack. They like to possess, they like to press, and could make life very difficult here for Ziggy Schmid and company. A critical moment here for Ziggy Schmid. He's going to have to do it without 2 starters, expected to make 3 changes to the starting lineup from the team that came up short to Atlanta. More on that later, but we can confirm the injury news. No Jonah Dos Santos, who misses out for the second consecutive game with a calf problem, and Rolf Felcher, who had an awkward injury. He tore a right pectoral muscle in training on Tuesday, and he's expected to be out somewhere between 2 months and 4 months. We're still awaiting clarification from team doctors as to the extent and the duration and how many games he will miss. It's going to be tough, but some changes in the lineup and a lot of questions in this lineup. They've got the goals on paper, but they have not gotten them on the pitch. An LA Galaxy team with an attack has only found the back of the net in 8 times in their 7 games so far, trying to turn the corner and find that synchronization between Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ola Kamara. Hopefully it will come tonight. All right, we're just getting started. It's a good one. It's East meeting West. It's LA against New York. Stick around. Our pregame show rolls on right after this.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Find yourself headed to the pitch in a brand new Porsche Panamera. As the goals fly in for the LA Galaxy, Porsche Panameras will be flying out of San Manuel Casino every Thursday in April. Club Serrano members earn entries when you use your Club Serrano card. Play for a chance to drive home this sporty sedan. Get your Club Serrano card today. It's free, so sign up today and start earning entries for your chance to win one of 4 2018 Porsche Panameras. San Manuel Casino, all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large 1-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And we are just about 15 minutes away from kickoff in a big match between the LA Galaxy and their first and only meeting this season against the Eastern Conference Giants, the New York Red Bulls. It's 5th in the West, taking on 6th in the East, and a chance for the LA Galaxy to actually take sole possession of 2nd place and overtake FC Dallas and LAFC ahead of the Sunday matches, but they're going to have to do it by trying to buck some poor home form. As I mentioned, coming off consecutive defeats to both Sporting Kansas City as well as last week's 2-0 loss by the same scoreline to red-hot Atlanta United. An LA Galaxy team coming in with 10 points with 3 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 draw, and trying to eliminate those doubts and fears and that ugly head raised by poor home form. As you may remember, that was the huge Achilles heel of the team in 2017 when they had their worst ever home record in Major League Soccer history. So trying to put aside those demons against one of the better teams in the league, and going against the better teams has pretty much been the modus operandi here for the LA Galaxy. Arguably the toughest schedule in Major League Soccer so far. They've already had to take on the top team in the West Coast, Sporting Kansas City, their tough intercity nemesis LAFC, and of course 2 very, very difficult clashes against the Eastern Conference leaders NYCFC as well as Atlanta United, who really looked the part last weekend. However, a chance for them to make a statement and prove that, hey, we are title challengers, we are playoff contenders, our voice will be heard. The question is, will it be heard in the starting lineup in the form of goals for Siggy Schmidt in a team that, quite frankly, is looking for some attacking inspiration despite an abundance of talent on the roster. 3 changes to the starting lineup today. We'll talk about more of that later. It's going to be a couple of changes set up here for Jesse Marsh, who comes home, the former Chivas USA man, spent 4 seasons playing for Bob Bradley and the Red and Whites, as well as Preki and company. And he's going to bring in the likes of Arian Colin, replacing Mark Shatovsky in central midfield. You may remember Colin from his Sporting Kansas City days, now in his 4th season with the Red Bulls. And a big change, of course, coming on the right-hand side of the attack. Florian Vallot, the French winger, will grab a seat on the bench, and in will come Sean Davis, the 25-year-old, who recently signed and inked a contract extension. He will provide the width on the right-hand side. Kaku Gabara, their designated player who was signed just a few months ago, playing that number 10 role with Daniel Royer playing wide on the left. With who else but BWP up top, scored 4 goals in his last 4 games, and he wants to find the back of the net just one more time. No other striker has scored more goals in this league in the last 4 years than the Englishman. All right, we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll take a look at the starting 11. It's the Galaxy and the Red Bulls, and it's here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
Temperatures in the low 60s. It's throwback night here at the StubHub Center as the LA Galaxy gets set to lock horns with the New York Red Bulls. This is the 44th meeting between these two. And while Eastern Conference opposition has been pretty difficult here for the Galaxy, it's been a bit of a hot streak against the Red Bulls. They are unbeaten in their last 4 meetings, and the last time the Red Bulls won here at StubHub was way back in 2012, so the Galaxy do fancy their chances against the team occupying the 6th spot in Major League Soccer's Eastern Conference. Occupying the 5th spot is the LA Galaxy, and trying to right the ship after that triumphant big victory against LAFC. Well, they've dropped all the points against Sporting Kansas City as well as Atlanta, and of course had that big win away to the Chicago Fire. Trying to build upon that and discover some consistency is going to be a key facet tonight. Well, time now to take a look at tonight's starting 11, presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra. Quality beers since 1925. And the Galaxy will be making 3 changes from the team that lost to Atlanta last weekend. Bingham keeps his spot in goal. Coming in at right back for the injured Rolf Felcher is Dave Romney, who gets a rare start. He hasn't featured since that big win against LAFC on March 31st. And Mikhail Siani makes his 3rd start of the season. Last time we saw him, he went off injured back on March 11th against NYFC. He replaces Daniel Steris alongside Jorgen Schelbeck. Ashley Cole, the captain, keeps his spot at left back. That 2-man central midfield double pivot, it will be Perry Kitchen, and coming in, of course, will be Sebastian Lletget pairing alongside him. Wide on the right-hand side will be Roman Alessandrini, the Frenchman, who's got 1 goal this season. That came way back on opening day, but those hamstring problems are behind him. He's looking to keep the good times rolling. Ola Kamara also looking for his 1st goal since opening day. Will be playing in a midfield role. Gio Dos Santos is that 3rd change. He replaces Baggio Husidic, and where he occupies his spot will be very interesting. He's listed in that number 10 role, but as you know, with Gio, he does have free license to roam. We can see him pop up wide on the left-hand side or anywhere in midfield, as we did when he came on as a second-half sub last week in Atlanta. And of course, up top in that lone striker position is the number 9 of all number 9s. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 3 big goals, but he hasn't found the back of the net since tallying that winner a couple of weeks ago in Chicago. Didn't have one shot on goal last week against Atlanta, trying to get himself involved, and how he can mesh with Ola Camara as well as Gio Dos Santos and Roman Alessandrini could very well determine how this match ends. We shall see. It's a good one tonight. It's the Red Bulls and the LA Galaxy, 2 explosive teams packed with all kinds of offensive firepower. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but keep it right here. When we return, we'll have the first half kickoff. LA and New York next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota, let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Game 8 of this young Major League Soccer season as the LA Galaxy gets set to do battle against another Eastern Conference opponent, the New York Red Bulls, who come in the 6th position in the Eastern Conference, but a chance to make some big headway. 3 wins and 3 defeats. And paltry 6 games played. However, their season has been mired by all kinds of CONCACAF Champions League play, which saw them make it all the way to the semifinals, of course, before bowing out to Toronto FC, who subsequently came up short to Chivas de Guadalajara in the final earlier this week. But that's history. We look forward, and the Red Bulls on 9 points, but they've been on patchy form coming into this one. Started with a disappointing loss against the Portland Timbers, but managed to right the ship and get things going. They've alternated wins and losses throughout the campaign, looking for their first set of back-to-back victories so far this season. In similar vein, to the the LA Galaxy, trying to build, of course, on that big win against the Chicago Fire, but they came up short against Atlanta United last week, losing 2-0 on a team that saw themselves outshot 19-7. And while there were ample opportunities and chances created, the Galaxy unable to take their chances, much like we saw against Sporting Kansas City when they created all kinds of attacking quality chances going forward. The question is, can it result in goals? Will it find the back of the net? And will the Galaxy be able to defend a high-octane, pressure-packed NYRB team? We shall see. Bradley Brett Phillips comes in, the Englishman now in his 5th season in Major League Soccer since coming over as a designated player. And no other striker has scored more goals in MLS over the last 4 years. 91 goals and 145 career appearances for BWP. He's not flashy, he's nondescript, but let me tell you, he can score and bang them in with the best of them. The Galaxy, as we mentioned, making 3 big changes, and the big question is, how will Gio integrate himself into this midfield and find that synchronization with the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ola Kamara? And can the LA Galaxy stop conceding first, because that has been a huge Achilles heel for them so far this season. They have allowed the first goal 4 of 6 times, trying to capitalize and really right the ship. They need to stop chasing the game, according to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and start from a position of power. Jonah Dos Santos unable to go. Rolf Felcher unavailable as well, both out through injury. And it's an attack that's been characterized as pretty much one-dimensional, but they will be bolstered with an attacking lineup that will feature the likes of Gio Dos Santos, who comes in for Jonah. Baggio Husidic will drop out. It'll be interesting to see how Baggio Husidic's replacement, Sebastian Lletget, will feature in this lineup. It's a double pivot in a 4-2-3-1 setup tonight for Ziggy Schmidt, with Lletget pairing alongside the enforcer Barry Kitchen. But with free license to roam, we could see a block of 5 going forward here for LA, and another block of 6 in the back. Kitchen given that sole number 6 responsibilities against this high-octane, high-pressure New York Red Bulls front line. 2 clean sheets thus far here for the Galaxy. One of those away to the Chicago Fire. The only one, of course, other than that, was up in Vancouver, so they have yet to hold an opponent scoreless here at StubHub, and looking for us their second win and their first victory since that big 4-3 triumph over LAFC back on March 31st. 44th meeting, happy hunting ground here for the Galaxy against the New York Red Bulls. As I mentioned, the Red Bulls haven't won here since 2012. The Galaxy have only lost 1 of their last 5 encounters against the Eastern Conference opponents, winning 9 times, losing 6, and drawing the other 6 in their 20 previous meetings here at StubHub. All in all, this is the 44th meeting between these two, and it's been pretty much a dead heat. The Red Bulls with 18 wins, the Galaxy with 17, and of course the 8 other contests ending on level terms. Refereeing tonight is the 43-year-old Alan Chapman, now in his 7th season in Major League Soccer. He'll be assisted by Andrew Bigelow and Ian Anderson. The 4th official is Alejandro Mariscal, and the man in the booth, the video assistant referee, is Tim Ford, who may come into play a little bit later. And a shot of Rolf Felcher taking this one in from the stands in street clothes and wearing a sling over that right arm, nursing that torn right pectoral muscle. And Ziggy Schmidt can't catch a break with the injuries. Just when they thought they were coming back to full fitness, down go 2 starters, but they do have the depth to cover. It's a big test tonight for Dave Romney, occupying that right back spot for the first time ever in his young LA Galaxy career. Kickoff underway. The Galaxy will attack in the white. New York Red Bulls in red. We are underway here on StubHub. Big game for the Galaxy. As we mentioned, 3 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 draw. In Game 8 for both of these two. Week 9 of MLS as this season continues to tick by at a rapid-fire pace. First touch far on the right-hand side for Romney, and Mikhail Siani gets his first touch. in over a month. He'll send it long down the right, but it'll drift over the head of his countryman, Roman Alessandrini, and it will drift out for an NYRB throw-in. The Red Bulls, of course, blessed with all kinds of international attacking talent, a similar tactical setup, if you will. So possession will be hard fought, but it's the foundation of both of these two approaches. Who's going to blink first is the big question. As this one goes back to David Bingham, he'll send it long to the right-hand side, trying to pick out Roman Alessandrini, who loses out to the Jamaican international Kamar Lawrence. Headed forward now, dropping back. Nicely played from Giovanni Dos Santos. Plays it wide for Ola Kamara, and he's got some defensive work in front of him as it shadowed just on the left-hand side of the box, and Ashley Cole's cross is picked out and drops. Sebastian Leggett given free license to shoot and saved by the keeper, Luis Robles. Strong start here from the Galaxy. Just inside the second minute, it was Leggett who found himself with a wide-open opportunity just outside the penalty area. Not enough power, though, as Robles got down very well. First corner of the evening here for the Galaxy. Still looking for their first goal from a corner kick and a first goal from a dead ball situation so far. Is the time now? Well, fans would love to see it. A great crowd tonight as Alessandrini curls in that left footer over the head of Ibrahimovic. And New York able to send it out wide. Here's Lawrence, who recently inked a 2-year contract extension this past week, but the Jamaican can't hold on to it as it's back to Bingham, who gives it a ride with that powerful right foot. They go long. Kamara's drifted over to the right-hand side. And New York's Aaron Long in some hot water before Tim Parker cleans up the mess. Kamara glances his eyes towards the referee, Alan Chapman, who wants no part of a foul just on the edge of the box. So New York keep possession. Out at play inside the Galaxy half. And it will be a throw-in now for New York. Last off of Mikhail Siani. Big, strong 4-5 presence. Siani pairing with Shelbeck for the third time as a starting duo in the center of that LA Galaxy back four. There was a lot of speculation in the buildup and the media as to whether the Galaxy, what kind of a tactical setup they would have. Some thought it might be a 3-5-2, which worked so well against Vancouver back on March 24th in that 0-0 draw, but it's the 4-2-3-1 setup. Like for Romney coming in for Rolf Felcher. Doesn't quite have the attacking dimension, but a utility man that can plug a lot of holes. We shall see. Throw in for LA. Ibrahimovic trying to send it forward, controlled by New York Red Bulls central defender Tim Parker. Headed forward now in a series of head tennis as Shelvack will shepherd that back to his keeper, David Bingham. So Bingham on the pitch out. Here's the captain, Ashley Cole, inside the Galaxy half on the left-hand side. Links up with the Norwegian Kamara, who's recently inked a 3-year contract extension with the Galaxy. He wants to make LA his long-term home. He'd feel a lot better if he could get the goals rolling once again. Hasn't scored since netting a hat-trick last month for Norway while on international duty and scoring the first goal of the season for the Galaxy in that opening day win over the Portland Timbers on March 4th. Great skill in the center of the park. Roman Alessandrini just flat out does Sean Davis and finds a wide open Ashley Cole inside the New York half. Flag is down. Cole whips on a superb cross. A diving Kamara. It's Gio Dos Santos denied by Luis Robles. And Dos Santos had it right on the edge of the box. Hit it the volley first time off the chest and just curled left. So the Galaxy with another corner kick. But my oh my, they've come out with attacking purpose. Gio Dos Santos, a man who was challenged in some of the post-match comments saying, hey, we don't need Gio to drop so deep as he did when he's 60 yards away from goal, makes it difficult for us to win games. The flick in, out in front. It was clever from Shelbeck, who let it drift, but the reaction's not there in time, and the keeper just enough to parry it away from harm. Shelbeck had it right inside his 6-yard box as it was sent in by Kitchen via the corner kick from Roman Alessandrini. So a chance that goes begging, and against a team like the Red Bulls, you can ill afford to not take those chances. It was just a wonderful little backheel flick from the Norwegian defender, Shelbeck. But the reactions just weren't there in time for Shelbeck to send it towards goal. Big break for New York, and they've got the throw-in inside the Galaxy half. Michael Amir Maria will send it wide, so the Galaxy get it back. Strong start here from the Galaxy, firing the 2 opening salvos, 5.5 minutes in. So a play stoppage here and some concern over the shirt of Bradley Wright Phillips. Or rather, some jewelry that he's wearing. He's told by the referee to take it off. So play stop for the time being, and he'll have to wait to come back on the next dead ball. So temporarily, New York go down to 10 men. Away from home, the Red Bulls just 2 games played, but 2 defeats this season. Both of those on the road away to Real Salt Lake and Orlando City. Here's Gio Dos Santos, can't control it. Too hot to handle. Well controlled by Tyler Adams, the young USA youth international. He's going to be a big part of that U.S. men's national team future. And up it comes for an onside. Bradley Wright Phillips, BWT crosses, and out in front, 6 minutes and 19 seconds in. It's the New York Red Bulls drawing first blood, and it's a huge goal from the Austrian winger, Daniel Royer, who met the cross on that far post, and the Galaxy defense in absolute tatters. 1-0 to New York. And the traveling supporters rewarded. Royer grabs his first goal of the season. Ziggy Schmid having some words with the fourth official. It was a long, direct ball played over the top of the defense for Wright Phillips, who plays it wide, and a simple ball in, catching the defense square and wanting. And what I mean by that, completely out of position as Schilbeck fails to clear, and perhaps some miscommunication between himself and David Bingham. So the Galaxy concede their 11th goal of the season here in their 8th match, and not the beginning that they wanted. 7th minute goal, credited, of course, to Daniel Royer, who'd been visibly frustrated in recent weeks for New York in front of goal. And a couple of disallowed for offside and hit the woodwork numerous times, but finally getting that breakthrough, much to the StubHub supporters' chagrin. So what kind of a response will we see from the Galaxy? And it's played back for Perry Kitchen in the center of the park. The assist credited to Bradley Wright Phillips, who grabs his 3rd helper of the season, and now it's the Galaxy in some daylight. Oh, Alessandrini's done brilliant, pulls it back. Ibra! Beautiful setup play, the streaking Roman Alessandrini down the right-hand side, and it was a lovely pullback from the Frenchman for an unmarked Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who quite simply has to do better. It was a header that was off target, and the facial expressions from Ibra really tell the story. Very frustrated with himself for missing another opportunity, a golden chance for the Galaxy to get that swift and immediate reply. So 3 spurned chances for LA in the first 10 minutes, who've been the better team despite the scoreline. Here's Kamara, is playing in a different role tonight, wide on the left-hand side. The flag is down for the Norwegian. He's got Ibra out in front, squares it up just behind Ibra, and it's Gio fired home by Alessandrini. A quick retort. The Galaxy are in it. 1-1 here at StubHub. An assured, confident stare down at the fan. Alessandrini is back. His first goal since opening day, his 2nd of the season, and the Galaxy right back in the thick of it. The goals coming 2 minutes apart. Beautiful setup play down the left-hand side as Kamara is played out by Gio Dos Santos, who was the engineer. Kamara playing on that last shoulder of the defense. It plays down. He gets in behind. It's just behind Ibrahimovic, but on that far post is Roman Alessandrini, who is there to capitalize. Simple tap in for the man who scored 13 times last year. Goal number 2 in 5 appearances, and it couldn't come at a better time. He was played at midfield and dug out by Kitchen, who's found his way up to Gio Dos Santos, who probably to Ziggy Schmid's dismay was a little too deep, but does result in the goal. But all credit to Kamara, who had his head up the entire way. They may have gotten a bit of good fortune, and now referee Alan Chapman is going to take a look at this. It's going to go to video assistant referee. And I think the question is going to be, was Kamara or Ibrahimovic and Alessandrini in the offside position? It certainly appeared that Kamara was just shading it, and it was tight. But despite the protests, it's going to be wiped off, and upon further review, Camara in the offside position. So the goal will not count. Free kick awarded. So disallowed goal once again for the LA Galaxy, who've been really hard done by. Had a couple wiped off the board against the Chicago Fire. Didn't alter the result, but that could be a huge moment. But in all honesty, it looked as though Camara was in the offside position, just played in, or played off by the center of that New York defense. So no goal for Alessandrini. My oh my, what a start. Action-packed 11.5 minutes here at StubHub. Pushed out by Tyler Adams. Galaxy able to get out of hot water. Tyler Adams, part of that USA under-20 setup that had a pretty good showing at the under-20 World Cup last May. Just 19 years of age. A team that made it all the way to the quarterfinals. Finishing top of their group. So throwing in midfield for Ashley Cole on this near side. Aurelien Collin, interesting role for him. He usually occupy the spot in the center of that defense, but playing in a defensive midfield position, part of a double pivot alongside Tyler Adams. When I talk about youth and experience, just the space of 13 years between those two. Wide on the right, here's Romney. Siani just inside the Red Bulls half. And he splits the defense. Good little run here from the Frenchman, the former Lazio man, for all of his adventure. Didn't see much develop out of that. No end product there for the Galaxy man. The chance for Ibrahimovic, the chance for Alessandrini wiped off the board. And of course the opportunities on the edge of the box for Giovanni Dos Santos to define this game. Action-packed and exactly what you would expect with two teams so blessed with attacking firepower. There's the touch from the new man, Alejandro Gamara, the 23-year-old Argentine DP. Wide for Kamar Lawrence, squared in front. Big trouble for the Galaxy. And I can tell you what, there's a lot of speed and width in this New York team. It's going to be problematic for this New York, or this Galaxy defense, as New York win their first corner of the evening. Kamar Lawrence was just streaking down the left-hand side, and he had Adams making a run to that near post. No save required from David Bingham, but we'll see, can he be resolute as Giovanni Dos Santos marks up on this near post. Everybody coming short for this corner kick for the New York Red Bulls. They've got the timber in there with the likes of Aaron Long and Aurelien Collin. They take it short. Here's Royer, scored a moments ago. They couldn't dig it out, and the counter-attack is on. Wide on the right for Roman Alessandrini, who skips past one before he's bundled over by his countryman, Aurelien Collin, and Alessandrini is hot. He wants a yellow card, but he's not going to get it. Clear case and grounds for complaint. Obvious foul, so a free kick awarded to shading inside the Galaxy half for the hosts. It's a wonderful piece of skill that saw Alessandrini just slip right past Alejandro Kaku Gamara, who is signed for just a little over $6 million from Huracan in Argentina. So the Galaxy getting set here for this dead ball. In a big moment, trying to recover after conceding that first goal in the 6th minute, or the 7th minute, and seeing that one wiped off moments ago by the referee Alan Chapman as it went to VAR. They look to rebuild. Romney, and some confusion as the run was made, but the wrong one. That may be a little sign of problems and a lack of synchronization. Romney not used to playing his right back position. Remember, it's Rolf Felcher who's played every game this season. Out with injury, and he could be out for quite some time. So it will be a throw well inside that defensive third for the New York Red Bulls. They'll send it high, but off the head of LA's Michael Siani. Kitchen loses out, but Sebastian Leggett will send it out of play, and New York will keep it. Quarter of an hour gone, a goal to nil. The goal coming, of course, on the 7th minute. Thanks to the strike from Daniel Royer off the feed from Bradley Wright Phillips. Such is life in the fast lane for a team that's found the back of the net 15 times coming into tonight. Only New York City, Atlanta, and Sporting Kansas City have scored more goals in MLS than these New York Red Bulls. They are tough. And they'll keep possession. Here's Adams, the young teenager, trying to backheel it forward for the young rushing Murillo. Throw in here on the near right-hand side for New York. Their third game away from home. It's a truncated season due to their involvement in the CONCACAF Champions League. It will be, of course, their 13th game in all competitions. They're going all the way to the semifinals before losing out earlier this month in the semis to Toronto FC. Or rather, Chivas Guadalajara, my apologies. Chivas, congratulations to the Mexican outfit as they went on to win it all, beating Toronto FC on penalty kicks earlier this week. '17th minute, the Galaxy keep it on possession. Here's Sebastian Lletget. Interesting role for him tonight. He's been playing wide throughout large stretches of this season. Mađo Husidić will drop to the bench as Lletget is preferred. It's a very attacking lineup tonight from Ziggy Schmidt. As you mentioned, they've got a block of about 7 back there with Bingham defensively. That can morph into 6 with Lletget given free license to go forward. They go direct to LA, but no one headed safely back to the keeper, Luis Robles. Robles, a solid contributor, the 33-year-old now. A couple of clean sheets for the New York Red Bulls in league competition. It's throwback night, at least for the Galaxy. A lot of old school jerseys around. Remember, this was the first ever match for the Galaxy back in April of '96 when Kobe Jones and Aaron Normuz guided LA to a 2-1 win over the then New York, New Jersey Metro Stars at the Rose Bowl with a crowd at 69,000. But it's Royer who fires, saved by David Bingham. Tell you what, Royer's the real deal. A big defensive miscue now, and a chance for the Galaxy to find some space and exploit it on that right-hand side. Ibrahimovic is chasing, couldn't quite get to it. Last off of the big Swede, so it will be a throw. It's not his game. Ibra in those wide areas is not going to beat anybody for pace. Just quite hasn't found that synchronization. Royer found himself in space, and Romney has had his defensive problems on that right-hand side with the Austrian winger. It was a big save from David Bingham, who made 5 of them against Atlanta last week. A lot of criticism dealt to this LA Galaxy team. Ziggy Schmidt said, hey, you know, we didn't get enough shots. We were looking for that extra pass, and perhaps you're a little bit overly intricate. Sometimes you just need to hit it and take your chance. Something they couldn't do. The Galaxy team that only amassed 1 shot on target, 7 shots in total, losing the battle of possession 54-46 to the Eastern Conference powerhouse Atlanta United. Here's Cole, squares it in midfield. Perry Kitchen now. Those new acquisitions, 12 new faces this year for the Galaxy before the edge of the box sees Luis Robles corral it on New York's behalf. Up and over the top. Shelbeck 1v1. He did well to win it. The Norwegian against the Englishman in the all-European battle. Shelbeck ever present, one of 4 players that's played every minute so far this season. Ola Kamara, David Bingham also joining him in that regard. Hensey and Daniel Steres play a large chunk of the minutes, but Perry Kitchen, the other player, he's been ever present so far. And here's the aforementioned, the former Akron Zip, plays it wide on the right-hand side for David Romney, the kid from Irvine. Playing in his home city, finds Gio Dos Santos, has found a pocket of space in central midfield now. Kamara has drifted once again wide on the left-hand side. Alessandrini central, Ibrahimovic has it taken away on the right-hand side. It's going to be an LA throw about halfway in to this New York half. Here's Siani, the Frenchman, who came over in August of last season, visibly not fit, struggled for fitness, and really struggled for form as a result, but he's come in a new man. Ashley Cole skipping past defenders before he's upended by Tyler Adams, and Ashley really took the brunt of that collision. There's a big hole on this left-hand side. Cole's still down in the attacking half. Gio Dos Santos will come to his aid. Referee Alan Chapman calling a halt to this one momentarily. I'll tell you what, there is no tougher customer out there for the Galaxy than Ashley Cole, 37 years young. Showed a little bit too much of it and ran straight into the firmly planted Aurelien Collin. Collin making just his third start and third appearance this season. Jesse Marsh, the demonstrative and excessively verbal, as he's been described by many opponents, manager. 44-year-old, of course, known for all that time with DC United when he won all those titles with Bruce Arena, as well is right here at the then Home Depot Center, now the StubHub Center, playing with Chivas USA for 4 seasons. Here's Romney, space for him on that right. On the gallop is the Galaxy right back. Into the New York half for Gio Dos Santos. Wide on the right now for Roman Alessandrini. Looking to drop that shoulder against Lawrence. Great looking cross. But too far out in front. And that looked to be a move when Galaxy have been the most in sync that they've been so far this evening. As we approach the midpoint of half number 1. The goal, of course, coming on the 7th minute from Daniel Royer. As Bradley Wright Phillips now drops deep. Near side for Michael Amir Murillo. The young Panamanian is expected to join Panama for the World Cup. While we've got a moment, don't miss out on any of the Galaxy action. This year, Galaxy season ticket memberships are on sale starting as low as $17 per match and include all 2018 home matches, STM-only events, exclusive access to players, and more. Visit LAGalaxy.com/Sense96 to purchase your Galaxy tickets today. So Tim Parker corrals it, restores order, back to his keeper Luis Robles. Good spell of possession this. The New York Red Bulls looking very comfortable. It's a team that's always been known as always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They've made the Eastern Conference semifinals 3 of the last 4 years. A tough season in 2017 after squeaking into the playoffs. Themselves, of course, knocked out in the semifinals to Toronto SC. Went on to beat Seattle in the final in Toronto last December. First ever title for the Canadian outfit. And Ibrahimovic with a beautiful ball played through it, just fooled Aaron Long. And how about Luis Robles all the way 10 yards outside of his penalty area? He had to be, because it was Camara playing on the shoulder. That last defender, he's so good at riding that last line of defense. He's going to get caught offside a few times, but that's his game. And it's a careless giveaway. Romney not looking the part. Siani gets a foot in. This is a golden opportunity for New York to tack on another. Here's Adams, the teenager, looking for some support. The run through from Murillo. Aurelien Collin, part of that double pivot in the center of the park. Locates Kaku Gamara. The turn now from Murillo, nowhere to go. Great tackle from Ashley Cole, showing signs of his Arsenal days. And here comes Gio Dos Santos. Hits the long diagonal for Ibrahimovic. Zlatan with that judo kick, trying to bring it down, and racing onto it in the nick of time is Roman Alessandrini. Here comes the little Frenchman, trying to work his way around the defense to no avail. Thought he was going to get a corner kick out of it, but it's going to be a goal kick for the Red Bulls. Michael Amir Murillo covering all kinds of ground. Correction, it will be a corner kick for the Galaxy. Make it 3 on the afternoon. Still looking, of course, for their first goal. A corner kick situation. It's pretty obvious how comfortable Roman Alessandrini is on this right-hand side. That's where he's been at his best. Galaxy trying to wipe aside 2 consecutive losses here on their home ground. Alessandrini delivers on the in-swinger. It's Romney rising. Ibrahimovic looking for some support. And a man down. It's going to be Murillo on the edge of the 6-yard box. And Roman Alessandrini will sprint all the way from the corner flag to the far corner of the 6-yard box to let his opinion be known to referee Alan Chapman. Galaxy just feel like they are not getting the breaks. Call going against him, and of course that goal disallowed on the video assistant referee, as it was wiped aside by referee Alan Chapman in the replay booth by the VAR Tim Ford. We get a replay look at it here in our Galaxy Radio booth. Rising was Murillo. It was a 50-50 header with he and Dave Romney. And while it might not have been a foul, in situations like this, when players knock heads and it's an obvious head injury, the referee doing the right thing and stopping play, following concussion protocol to the letter. So Murillo will go off, the Panamanian right back. One of two Panamanian players are expected to join up with Panama in the World Cup, the other being Fidel Escobar, the other defender, both playing roles for the CONCACAF nation in this region of World Cup qualification. So temporarily, New York will go down to 10 men as Murillo will seek medical attention on this near touchline. It will drift back to the Galaxy goalkeeper, David Bingham, who says, hey, Ashley Cole, you take this. Here's Michael Ciani taking route one, but can't get it past Tim Parker, who's done really well. Parker and Long, a lot of people saying perhaps that's one of the more underrated duos in terms of center backs in Major League Soccer. Forward for Bradley Wright Phillips. Silky smooth feet, squares it in for Kaku, lays it across, and it's played in beautifully. And it's Adams denied by Bingham. He had it right on the doorstep there, about 8 yards out. Beautifully slotted in by Gamara. But Kaku's assist was not to be, as Adams had it thwarted by the Galaxy keeper. Bingham called into action for the second time to make a huge save. Corner kick number 2 coming up now for the Red Bulls. Part of that big Red Bull setup. It's so prominent in Germany and Austria. Corner kick on that far right-hand side. Bingham came for it, and he is very lucky. The header was won. It drifts off the post, and it will be a goal kick. They're knocking on the door, New York, and close as it was won by Aaron Long, using all 6'2" of his big frame to win that header. The Galaxy visibly beaten and nearly conceding from a corner kick for the second time this season. It's a beautiful ball played up by Kaku. First to it was Aaron Long, so the Galaxy continue to live dangerously at the back. Here's Jorgen Shelvack, who had a rough go of it, giving away a penalty last week against Atlanta and booked as well. High pressure right now. Bradley Wright Phillips closing down Shelvack. New York win it back. Here's Kaku. Adams plays it up for Sean Davis. And a courageous header up and over the top. Came Sebastian Lletget. He did a complete flip in the air and landed on the back of his head. But somehow or another, he rises to his feet. Unbelievable. Talk about aerial acrobatics. Sebastian Lletget, may remember, he missed out about a year with that foot injury that required a couple of surgeries, but really played his way back into full fitness and starting to look like the old Seba Lletget. The boy, as they call him in these parts. The flag goes up on that right-hand sideline on Roman Alessandrini. He is chomping at the bit. Alessandrini thought he had his first goal. We're getting a chance to look at the replay. It was Sebastian Lletget just coming up and over the top of Kaku. Like he didn't hurt himself more seriously. So Ciani wins it, chasing it down as the goal scorer. Royer, the Austrian, slips right past Alessandrini. Throw in now for the Red Bulls, who work their way down the line. Kaku slips right past Kitchen. He's really inventive, isn't he? Gio Dos Santos loses out on that 50-50 ball to Sean Davis. Throw in rather for the Galaxy. You mentioned Roman Alessandrini trying to find the back of the net. He had 13 last year with 12 assists. The only goal, as I mentioned, coming in that 2-1 victory against the Portland Timbers back on opening day. He got the winner following that second half goal from Portland's Sebastian Blanco, which made things so interesting. And that, along with the LAFC victory, the only 2 wins here in their 4 games at StubHub. 2 consecutive games without a goal here on home soil. The only goal in their last 3 coming in Chicago 3 weeks ago. then 2 weeks ago. Back on April 14th as it comes back. Just outside the box for David Bingham. No high pressure now from New York. As I mentioned, that similar setup. They like to go with that lone striker, Bradley Wright Phillips, on an island. Sebastian Lletget has really shown some ingenuity. Nice little run for Ashley Cole, playing more advanced. Colin tried to clear and got everything wrong, looking rather clumsy as a 32-year-old freshman, or rather 30-year-old Frenchman. So the Galaxy with the throw. Ashley Cole to take it. Well inside this New York attacking third. Up to Bradley Wright Phillips now. Kaku Gamara, their new designated player, who's yet to fully integrate himself into the system. Now in his 6th appearance. There's a foul on Bradley Wright Phillips. The referees wave play on. Advantage played. And the Galaxy get a big break on this right-hand side as Romney in acres of space following the slip from Lawrence, who played himself forward. Here's Alessandrini trying to do the same, but closed down by Parker and Sean Davis. Throw in for LA. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, save time and skip the lines to the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seat. Download the Galaxy app on iTunes or the Google Play Store today. Corner number 4 coming up for the Galaxy. Trying to capitalize, as I mentioned, for the first time from a corner kick situation. And it will be Roman Alessandrini, who's got one of the sweetest left feet in the business. Up comes Dave Romney, who brings an aerial dimension that Felcher doesn't. And as you would expect, Michael Ciani along with Ibrahimovic chiefly amongst the targets. Here's Alessandrini on the delivery, 33rd minute on the in-swinger, past the keeper, and headed away. Well dealt with by the New York Red Bulls, who are known for their defensive prowess. They have conceded a couple from corner kick situations so far this season. Here's Adams, flaring in a wide roll inside his own half, hugging this right-hand touchline, plays it forward for Murillo, the fullback playing very advanced. Drop back now for the center half, Tim Parker. Big 6'2", former U.S. men's national team youth teamer. Piece of defending for Michael Ciani, showing off his pedigree and European experience. It's been a real interesting battle in training between Ciani as well as Steris. Ciani was the preferred #1 choice to partner Shelbeck at the beginning of the campaign, but it was in that game on March 11th against NYCFC when he had to come off with a slight groin injury and featured until tonight since then. Missing the last 5 games as Gio tries to play it long. He's had some adventurous balls. He's drifted to his central role in attack just behind Ibrahimovic, with Kamara on the left-hand side now. Speaking of which, it's Cole who locates the Norwegian strikers. Here is the English captain. Nice little scoop over the top in midfield. Kamara trying to return the favor. It's pretty stuff from the Galaxy. Kamara is chopped down right in front of the 4th official. Kamara is just sent to the grass. LA will get the free kick out of it, as it was Adams who came in a little bit overzealous, you could say. Shelbeck drop it back to his keeper, David Bingham. 1-0 scoreline here, 10 minutes to halftime. The goal coming on the 7th minute from Daniel Royer, the only strike of the evening. Here's Ciani. Cole slips right past Adams. The youngster not having it. Cole wanted the foul. He's not going to get it in midfield now. Kaku in that number 10, trying to play that delicate ball over the top for BWP. Not read by Shelbeck. The Galaxy looking to return the favor. Kamara wide on the left. Flag is down. It's onside here for the tricky Norwegian. He's got the option of Gio dos Santos. Those two look as though they're starting to develop an understanding together. movement of Gio Dos Santos has proven to be a good target for the passing abilities of Kamara, which really go largely underrated. Remember, those 34 goals over the last 2 seasons prior to this year for Kamara. Best in MLS in that span. Second best, Bradley Wright Phillips, who found the back of the net 41 times. Or make it 17 times, excuse me, last season. Can't forget those 27 goals that Bradley Wright Phillips scored, and that equaling the record set by Roy Lassiter back in 2014. He's off and running now. Murillo takes over possession, Colin in support, and it's Adams dropped to ground, or it was Gamara rather, and this will break for the Galaxy before Alessandrini is clumsily bungled over. Wide on the left, here's Kamar Lawrence one-on-one against Alessandrini. Davis closes in, Ibrahimovic with a rare touch. He's been very quiet. The crowd wants some magic from Ibra. Ibra Cadaver, as they used to call him at the San Siro in Milano, Italia. But not tonight. Alessandrini drives one in off the head of Aaron Long, who clears on New York's behalf. Ciani, the Galaxy crying out for a goal. It's been a long time coming. Haven't seen one since the winner here at the StubHub from Zlatan Ibrahimovic on March 31st. It'll be their first goal in the month of April if they can muster it here on home soil. Just the lone strike on the road in the last 3 games. On the stroke of halftime in Chicago amidst real dreary, awful conditions. 3 points, 3 points. Galaxy looking to restore parity. Cole now, wide, inside the New York half, riding that sideline is Kamara. Central now for Ibrahimovic, trying to slip it right past it. He didn't see Royer on his right-hand shoulder, who just picked his pocket. It has not been an impressive night from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, folks. Royer now, wide on the right was Adams, the target, but too strong for the young American teenager. Throw in now for Ashley Cole and the LA Galaxy. Looking for their 4th win of this young campaign. Victories over Portland, as well as LAFC and the Chicago Fire. Counting for 9 of the 10 points, the only draw goalless up in Vancouver late last month. And the Galaxy were without 6 starters. Remember, it was Ola Kamara away on international duty for that one. Ibrahimovic had yet to sign with the Galaxy. Galaxy with just 8 goals, 4 of those in 1 game so far this season. Back out for Shelvek. Took a deflection off of Adams and comes out of the feet of Ashley Cole, who can't control it. Leggett trying to get a foot to it. Here's Murillo, and it comes out. Galaxy fans, don't miss the first Cali Classico of 2018. Be there to watch Latan, Leggett, Kamara, and the rest of the Galaxy as they take on the Western Conference rivals San Jose Earthquakes on Friday, May 25th at 8 p.m. The first 12,500 fans in the StubHub will receive a one-of-a-kind support local soccer scarf presented by Denny's. Get your tickets for this must-see matchup today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Throw in for Aurelian Colin. 5 minutes to go. Wide open on the left-hand side. It's Kamar Lawrence, but Romney did well to send it out. Another moment here. Join the Galaxy this summer in our youth soccer camps for all ages, skill levels, and positions. All these camps, of course, are offered in various locations all around Southern California. For more information and registration, visit youth.lagalaxy.com. That's youth.lagalaxy.com. Takes a dangerous bounce. There have been those moments of fragility back there for the Galaxy, some uncertainty, and to be expected as you've got 2 new members introduced into that defensive block, with Ciani partnering Shelvek and Romney in for the injured Rolf Felcher. Big ask, and that's been the story. Galaxy once again, for the 8th time, naming a changed lineup. Just 3 changes tonight. Romney, Ciani, and Gio recalled. Also getting his first start since March 11th. Here's Ashley Cole, near side, looking for a way through. They let it run off the foot of Sebastian Leggett, but New York not fooled at all. They go up and over the top, and it's Bradley Wright Phillips just wrong footing. Shelbeck squares it for Royer. Those two telepathic in their understanding, but he was too far forward for the Austrian. He fills in that left-hand side very well on that flank. Real live wire, Daniel Royer. A big part of the setup there, very high on him. Scored a big 12 goals last year in his first year in MLS. And here come the Galaxy. It breaks for Zlatan, pulling the strings in central midfield. Slips it past Murillo. Alessandrini keeps his foot, goes down inside the box. The referee not at all interested, and it would have been really harsh against New York. Just couldn't keep his footing, Alessandrini. It's discombobulated. It's not fluid. It's not in sync. And it's really obvious. It is a work in progress. It was Zlatan trying to play the role of playmaker. He's got the technical skill, found that pocket, trying to play it directly for Alessandrini. He's just shepherded off of it by the Aurelian Colin in this Galaxy defense. So interesting move here as you've seen Colin slotting it right fullback, and Murillo playing more advanced on the right-hand side. It was Colin who was supposed to come in to a central role, which he did in the earlier parts, but the last 5 to 10 minutes, he's taken up that spot at right fullback. A change here from Jesse Marsh, who's read the situation well. Adams drops into central midfield, and it will be Sean Davis dropping in a deeper role as well. Offside against Bradley Wright Phillips. Free kick here for the Galaxy with just over 2 minutes remaining plus added on time. This is the 5th home game of the season. The Galaxy had their woes in 2017. They only amassed 3. Victory tonight would equal that feat, recording 14 points from 17 games, and of course missing out on the Major League Soccer postseason for just the 4th time in club history, and the first time since 2008. Here's Davis, wide left. Royer deep, has the big switch for Michael Amir Murillo, right back from Panama. Plays it forward for the American Tyler Adams, who's being eyed by a lot of European clubs right now. Part of the New York Red Bulls Youth Academy. You may remember, those of you that like to watch LA Galaxy 2 or Los Dos, saw the USL title go to these New York Red Bulls back in 2016, and some of these players like Adams have come through that system. Michael Murillo spending some time down in the lower division as well. It's proven to be a great feeder. Nice to have those teams to get that experience at USL and see it flourish at the top level. Here's Aurelian Colin in that right back role. Murillo, the right-hand side of that midfield. He slips right past Ashley Cole. Well done. Murillo, youth against experience. Murillo squares it. Lawrence has come over to arrive from his left back position to support the attack, and it was rather aimless in the end. A New York attack that just ran out of ideas. They've not been impressive going forward, the Red Bulls. Ask some questions. Fans growing restless here at StubHub. Big crowd, over 25,000 on hand last weekend. It is sold out capacity crowd. They're waiting for some Ibra time. Here's the aforementioned Swede, the new man on the scene. Now Cole crosses into the New York half, looking for some help. Ibrahimovic really dropping deep here. Long side Gio turns the corner, finds that pocket of space between midfield and defense. Ibrahimovic plays it wide for Roman Alessandrini, makes his way to the box. Alessandrini wants it on that left foot. Crunching tackle this time from Sean Davis, who came in full-blooded on the Frenchman to win it back. Ciani, meanwhile, retreats to send it to Bingham, and it's going to be a corner kick. Oh my. It was Bradley Wright Phillips. He's been up against 2 Galaxy central defenders all time, but he found that outside channel, forcing Ciani to send it back, but it was too hot to handle for David Bingham. So the corner kick coming up, and it's going to be corner number 3 on the evening for the visiting Red Bulls, looking for their first point away from home so far this young MLS campaign. But remember, it's only their 7th game played due to their involvement in the CONCACAF Champions League. They lost out to Chivas de Guadalajara. At the quarterfinals, Davis to take their 3rd corner. Takes it short. Kaku, supported by Lawrence. Jamaican fullback fires in that cross, repelled well by Perry Kitchen. Vastly experienced. Still finding his feet after that 3-year hiatus in European football, specifically in Scotland and Denmark. Said he wasn't expecting to make a move, but the case was made, and he said, I had to come calling. Chance to come play in LA, enjoy the West Coast and the sunshine, and play for the most accomplished organization in United States domestic soccer. It's too sweet to turn down. So firmly into stoppage time. Long throw from Lawrence. Rising was Colin and cleared away by David Romney. Local boy done good in that regard. Is there one last thrust here? Lawrence trying to get on that outside of Alessandrini. He did well to backtrack. Good coverage there from the Frenchman. One last thrust perhaps for the Galaxy. No, says Michael Murillo. Played from Adams, trying to locate his way to the DP. Gamada, known as Kaku. Here's Kitchen, who did well to shoulder off Tyler Adams, and that's going to do it. Stoppage time in the books. The Galaxy with a real strong start and a couple of good opportunities. Gio Dos Santos firing, and then you saw New York open their goal-scoring account. That strike on the 7th minute is Bradley Wright Phillips squared it across the face of goal. And Daniel Boyer getting in behind David Romney and Michael Ciani for his first goal of the season. The Galaxy had thought they'd gotten the swift retort to Roman Alessandrini. The goal was awarded, however, it went to video assistant referee, and Tim Ford called it back. The Galaxy once again feeling hard done by. Ever since then, they had trouble amassing any quality chances, really couldn't find that synchronization going forward. And the puzzle continues going forward in the attack for LA. So halftime here at the StubHub Center, LA Galaxy 0, the New York Red Bulls 1. You're listening to the LA Galaxy right here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate less moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for Pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
45 minutes down here at the StubHub Center. It is Game 8 of the Major League Soccer campaign for the LA Galaxy, and for this second week running here on home soil, finding themselves down a goal against an Eastern Conference opponent. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan this soccer season. It has to be Shasta. Tough first half here for the LA Galaxy, which started with so much promise. First 10 minutes, the first 15 minutes starting out very much as the better team. A concerted attacking effort to get forward and carved out several opportunities. Giovanni Dos Santos at the volley, a couple of good saves from Luis Robles, but the telling moment came and Daniel Royer put in the cross from Bradley Wright Phillips to score for the first time this season. The Galaxy, though, really showed a lot of fortitude and character to fight their way back and thought they clogged the equalizer, but it was awarded by Alan Chapman via Roman Alessandrini, but upon further review by video assistant referee Tim Ford, it was called back. And just like what we saw a few weeks ago in Chicago, the Galaxy have one disallowed. Once again, it's that man, Ola Kamara, at the center of the controversy. So the Galaxy now, well, goalless here in their last 2.5 games on home soil, and you take in the likes ever since that amazing 4-3 comeback against the likes of LASC. The goals have been in short supply. Only one in the month of April now, 4 games. They've only allowed to find the back of the net on one occasion, that of course the winner in Chicago back on April 14th. And one wonders, when is it going to click into gear, because the pieces do appear to be there, and I'm sure that's something chiefly amongst the topics being addressed by the LA Galaxy manager Ziggy Schmidt. For New York, well, not exactly imposing and dominating this game. We'll talk about the stats here in the next segment, but they did create enough of a chance to take it, and it was Bradley Wright Phillips causing some problems, able to get in behind. He's been isolated, but despite large spells of good defending from the Galaxy, able to free himself up, beat the offside trap, and square it for a wide open Royer, who had been frustrated, but delight here at halftime in Southern California for the men from New York. All right, we're going to take another quick break here. Halftime at the StubHub Center. It's the LA Galaxy 0, the New York Red Bulls 1 on Galaxy Radio.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zazz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Find yourself headed to the pitch in a brand new Porsche Panamera. As the goals fly in for the LA Galaxy, Porsche Panameras will be flying out of San Manuel Casino every Thursday in April. Club Serrano members earn entries when you use your Club Serrano card. Play for a chance to drive home this sporty sedan. Get your Club Serrano card today. It's free, so sign up today and start earning entries for your chance to win one of 4 2018 Porsche Panameras. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And we welcome you back to the StubHub Center. It's halftime between the LA Galaxy and the New York Red Bulls, and it's the visitors with the advantage of a 0-0. The halftime report, of course, is brought to you by StubHub. Hey, fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seat, make sure you get the StubHub app. Not only will you find seats you'll love whenever you want, you can also find the best seat for your buck. You sort by best value, so do yourself a favor and get the StubHub app today. Trust me, folks, it comes in very handy. And speaking of needing a hand, the LA Galaxy's attack could really use some help right now because they found themselves once again shut out in a half of soccer and haven't found the back of the net here in 2.5 home matches. And for the month of April, only 1 goal, and that coming a few weeks ago at the Chicago Fire, as I mentioned. Let's take a look at the stats here at the halftime break, and in terms of numbers, it's pretty even statistically speaking. 4 shots for each of these 2 teams. On target, though, it's a different story. New York Red Bulls just edging it by 3 shots on target to the Galaxy's 2. And, of course, the time of possession in favor of the LA Galaxy, who dominated in large swaths of it, garnering 58% of the ball to 42% in the first half. A job well done in that regard. There's been a lot of positive moments here, but the telling moment had to be, of course, Roman Alessandrini's goal disallowed due to video assistant review and ruled offside against Ola Kamara, who falls victim once again to the video assistant referee. You may remember that being the case on a couple of occasions in that 1-0 win away to the Chicago Fire on April 14th. But Ziggy Schmidt, I can't tell you, he has made his way out for the second half. Looks as though the Galaxy are shortly going to be ready as well as the reserves continue to get warmed up. Will they reassess and will they make some changes? That remains to be seen. And what does Jesse Marsh have in store? He'd love to come in here and take a victory in a venue where Rebels have gone winless since 2012, but so far so good. Those questions will be answered along with the final 45 minutes. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we return, it's the second half from StubHub, LA and New York, and it's next on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Second half just underway. Glad you're along with us for LA Galaxy Soccer here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles, and the Galaxy, of course, trying to claw their way back from a goal down after a 7th-minute strike from Daniel Warrior off a lovely counter-attacking move and the feed from Bradley Wright Phillips. You can tell you there has been a change for the New York Red Bulls, and they have brought on the French winger Florian Valot to replace Aurelien Collin. So that will see a slight change here in a rejigged 11 for Jesse Marsh. We'll see who slots in on that right-hand side of the fence as the situation sorts itself out. Looks as though it's going to be the Galaxy not making any changes here for Ziggy Schmidt, despite, I'm sure, a stern talking to, saying, hey, attack, let's get it together, let's move forward. And a lot of speculation about the Galaxy's ability to link that midfield to the front line and generate those chances. You've seen those players like Giovanni Dos Santos, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, even Ola Kamara dropping into those deep roles, putting themselves too far away from goal to be really dangerous to the opposing defenders. And that was kind of the story at times where they had to come back, drop back, and get it. It did result in a well-engineered chance from Giovanni Dos Santos, but unfortunately, Ola Kamara was in the offside position and had it ruled out. So no changes for Ziggy Schmidt. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We'll see how things shake themselves out as Kamar Lawrence gives it a ride. That talented Jamaican left foot, controlled by Kaku now, who locates the new man, Florian Valot, who drops into a central role. We'll see Murillo drop back into that right back spot where we saw him start the game. So I'll tell you what, Jesse Marsh, he likes to tinker with things. He's trying to find the right notes here, looking to end that 4-game winless run for New York against the Galaxy. 44th meeting between these two. Pretty even Stevens. New York with 18 wins to LA's 17. Of course, that going with 8 draws. The last Red Bulls victory, all in all, came back at 2013 in a 1-0 triumph at Red Bull Arena. 1-0 and a stoppage time strike from Tim Cahill way back in the day. The pre-BWP days when Luke Rogers could be found roaming the New York Red Bulls sidelines and forward ranks. Here's Ashley Cole wide on the left. Trying to play it forward, but only off the foot of Murillo, claimed on the right from Valo. So will be Royer keeping his spot wide on the left. Kaku in that support just behind Bradley Wright Phillips. The holding role tonight from Sean Davis, who drops in more withdrawn, and he'll head it forward to the goal scorer Royer, just trying to play it first time over the top. And half volley, but safely back to the LA Galaxy goalkeeper David Bingham. Had to make a couple of big saves in the first half to keep the Galaxy in this. But once again, for the 5th time, they've fallen behind and conceded the first goal, and once again chasing the game. That's one of their big bones of contention. It's something that they talked about in the build-up this week leading up to this match. Here's Bradley Wright Phillips. Once again, he's gotten in behind. He's got below to the right, squares it across, and the Frenchman fires home, and it's a carbon copy goal from the same setup, but on the opposite side. Bradley Wright Phillips sets it up for the new man on the scene, Florian Valo, who grabs his 2nd goal of the season. It comes on the 49th minute to make it 2-0 for New York, and David Bingham, the keeper, is hurt on the play. 3.5 minutes after coming on, Florian Valo with a huge goal on the road. It was Bradley Wright Phillips taking advantage of a poor clearance from Shelvek, and riding the inside channel was Bradley Wright Phillips, who got in behind. Flag stays down upon further review. Perfectly timed from the Englishman, and he's proving to be the perfect setup man. This time it's Vallon. 2 goals from Europeans on either side of halftime, and it could be a real long way back for the LA Galaxy. But a simple goal, catching the defense wanting, and it's Shelvek out of position, tried to send it clear via the header. Opened up that spot on the inside channel for Bradley Wright Phillips, who had his head up and maintained his composure to set it up for Valo, the former Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco youth product. Another one of those youth teamers from that New York Red Bulls academy. And suddenly, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire here for the Galaxy. So what kind of a response will we see? They're going to need something similar to what we saw in the first half. Alessandrini thought he'd gotten the equalizer. They need spirit, they need belief, and they need some creative inspiration, that's for sure. Down goes Galaxy man Sebastian Lletget. Free kick now for LA. And it's Gio Dos Santos dropping into his own half before Kamara can't keep it in play, throwing it midfield on that far side for Michael Amir Murillo and the New York Red Bulls. My, oh my. It's almost an absolute carbon copy replay with it from an opposite angle. Nearly at the same time. The goal came in the 7th minute, this coming in the 4th minute of the 2nd half. Not what you want when you're trying to mount a comeback, but Kamara is in. It's a defensive miscue. It's Ola Kamara! Oh my goodness, it was going to be a tough angle. He slipped in as the defender lost his footing. Beautifully played, that time from Giovanni Dos Santos, who's shown some good linking ability tonight. Far and away Gio's best performance of this season. But it was Kamara, once again, foiled in front of goal. Just the most delicate of touches, slipping right past the defense, and Kamara found himself on the side of that 6-yard box. It was always going to be a real difficult angle here for the Norwegian. Closed down too late by 2 Red Bull defenders, but once again, the frustrations continue in front of goal as the Galaxy record their 3rd shot on target. So a very, very close call as Alessandrini wins it, left-hand side. Kamara does well to keep it in. Galaxy throw in. Well, and how a goal would really do wonders for their morale. You can see the body language. They're a bit down, to be honest. You need some inspiration. This one played in for Royer, crosses midfield, and here come New York before Siani puts an end to that, plays it forward, but to the edge of the penalty area comes Luis Robles, who at one time thought about quitting football/soccer altogether and to become a real estate agent. Made some contact with the New York Red Bulls scouts, resurrected his career, and 7 years later, he's the out-and-out #1, one of the more steady goalkeeping performers in this league. Great story. So forward for Valo, plays it in behind. This time it's Lawrence, fires early, tries to catch David Bingham napping there. He was at that near post and he had to scramble to cover up. Showed off his agility and it's as though he has recovered after that collision on that New York second goal. And here come the Galaxy now. It's in for Ibra, but he's offside. It's the correct call made. You'd have to say the big number 9 just played off by Tim Parker. Tough luck for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Didn't quite see it here. Upon further review from our replay, it wasn't played quickly enough off the foot of Sebastian Lletget. It was just a step early from Ibra, who got a big visit from one of his idols this week, Luis Nazario de Lima Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo from the Brazil national team who won the World Cup back in 2002. Those of you that know the story behind Ibrahimovic, both of those two, of course, played their club football for AC and Inter Milan, respectively. Ibra playing for both teams. But here's Alessandrini trying to work his way past a real fortified Tim Parker, who wasn't having anything of it before Lawrence sweeps it away. Siani steps into this New York half. Strong header from Parker and reclaimed by the Galaxy defender. Kitchen hugs this near touchline. Nice triangles developing here. Alessandrini, pretty football from the Galaxy. Siani for Seba Lletget now. Squares it across for Giovanni Dos Santos, who has some space to work with. High line kept from New York. Supported by Ashley Cole now as Kamara flares wide. Brings Maria with him. Nice build-up play this. It's methodical, it's a cross, but no one arrives on that far post as it sails over the head of Alessandrini. Kitchen fires one in. Out comes Robles to punch. Just got enough of it to thwart that Galaxy attack. Real patiently orchestrated build-up play that had a lot of quality in it. Sometimes you really like what you see, and in those moments there's brilliance there for the Galaxy. They just need to seize it and take it. Gio for Romney, advance now, plays it in the flag down for Kamara, who's drifted over to the right-hand side, hovering on the edge of the box, on the wing for Alessandrini, drawing in 2 markers. Trying to skin the likes of Kamar Lawrence. He does well. Did he earn the corner kick? Yes. Corner number 5 for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Is this their moment? Is this their breakthrough? They have yet to score from a corner kick situation this season. Roman Alessandrini on the 57th minute. Up comes Kitchen. Shelvek forward as well. It's a great delivery. Had a nice flat trajectory and power behind it. But New York responded in turn, and they're going to get the free kick as well. Just a niggling little foul that time in the center of the park. New York have looked real assured on those dead ball corner kick situations. All credit to Jesse Marsh. You know he's going to have his team organized. One of the hardest men to play in this league. One of those guys that you talked to any of the members of the LA Galaxy from years past, along with anybody in this league, saying Marsh was that guy you did not want to play against. He would talk a lot. He would back it up with some hard-nosed play. But always the respect there, and one of the hardest working midfielders who built a career on graft and discipline. And it's seen and translated into this team. Here's Valo, the most recent of goal scorers. He's drifted into a central role, gives it away, and David Romney only too happy to reclaim possession. Leggett nearly had his pocket picked before Kitchen cleans up the mess now, and Romney hesitant to get forward under this high pressure, but there's lots of space now for Sebastian Leggett. Remember, he's playing in that deeper role in that double pivot alongside Perry Kitchen. Ashley Cole forward now for Giovanni Dos Santos. Well closed down on the right-hand side, but he weaves some magic. Here comes Ashley. He's in behind, fires one off. Great save from Robles to keep it away from the diving Alessandrini. And did he get a piece of Roman in the process? He was second to it, Alessandrini. Strong goalkeeping from the New York Red Bulls netminder, who was very brave. Was full steam ahead, but the build-up play once again to be applauded. Ashley Cole with a great interchange, and there's that little injection of quality, and you get the feeling that perhaps Giovanni Dos Santos is finding his rhythm and finding his spot in this LA Galaxy midfield setup. Remember, he's slotted in as that number 10, but it's pretty much a free roll. He's dropped back centrally right now, and head is up for the Mexico international. Zlatan Ibrahimovic plays in. Is this the moment? Camera, yes! A thing of beauty. Gio to Zlatan. And all la camera. The drought is over. The first goal at the StubHub Center in a month. It's the LA Galaxy 1, the New York Red Bulls 2. The best few moments, and the goal was coming. Camara's drought is over. He hadn't scored since opening day. He grabs his first in 6 games, his second as a member of the LA Galaxy. A new contract, another goal, and perhaps a new man. Is this the turning point? A huge goal. The credit to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Zlatan grabs his first assist of the campaign. The helper, of course, Giovanni Dos Santos. So that will make things interesting here for the final half an hour. My, oh my. Not over yet. Just when New York were looking to run away with it, the Galaxy really turned on. They found that synchronization in the attacking half, and they've won it back here. All credit to Giovanni Dos Santos, who looks as though he's really seizing this opportunity. Remember, he's got a handful of games, and he's got himself a yellow card to boot. Just inside the center circle. Shove in the back there against Kaku Gamara. Alan Chapman was having none of it, so Giovanni Dos Santos gets his first yellow card of the season. The point I was making, Giovanni with a handful of games to impress the Mexico national team coaching staff of Juan Carlos Osorio. Nice header forward for Sebastian Leggett. Here's Davis, who couldn't get his feet right. And look who's there retreating. It's Giovanni Dos Santos, but it's a poor ball out of the back from David Romney, to be honest. So a throw in at midfield here for the New York Red Bulls. The game just turned on its head. And how big is that offside call against Ola Camara in the first half that saw the goal disallowed by Roman Alessandrini? Nice to see Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the supply line for the first time. It's a player that will find you. He's got the ability. He likes to drift into those wide rolls, and he can pick a pass as much as he can score a goal. The free kick, though, inside the Galaxy half. It's going to be Davis standing over it. Lawrence with the fake on the run. Squared in the center now. Kaku deep. The Argentine plays it up. Too strong for Florian Valo. The only goal of the season for Kaku Gamara, coming back on April 14th for the New York Red Bulls when they recorded that 3-1 home victory at the expense of the Montreal Impact. player that Jesse Marshall said, hey, he hasn't found his rhythm. He hasn't meshed with his teammates quite yet. It's going to take some time. Remember, they splashed the cash, over $6 million from Argentine Primera Liga side Huracan. More and more of these players migrating up from South America. Of course, you saw it in abundance last weekend with a very talented South American trio for Atlanta United. Heavily tipped as MLS Cup favorites, and easy to see why. Victorious once again today, by the way. This, of course, the last game of the Saturday docket. Here's Ibrahimovic trying to angle one in. And Alessandrini making the run. Ibra looking lively here in the last couple of minutes. He went the full 90 for the first time last time out. Remember, didn't record a single shot on target. Giovanni trying to reverse it for Alessandrini. Here's Parker, lets it go to the byline. Kept in by the hard-working Roman Alessandrini. I'll tell you what, for young footballers watching out there, watch Roman Alessandrini. A tireless, tenacious work ethic. There is no quit in the Frenchman. Very much well worth the modest price tag after getting him from Olympique Marseille in the offseason prior to last year. Throw in for the Galaxy. Interestingly enough, throw from New York doesn't make its way into play. I haven't seen that one in a while. Win, by the way, for Atlanta, 4-1 over Montreal. Here's Kitchen in space, just in front of that back four. The foot from Aaron Long, just in. Kamara with a delicate ball forward. Now here's Sebastian Lletget in support. The Galaxy have to be careful not to get caught out because Bradley Wright Phillips just tries to launch it for Kaku to no avail. A little bit more conservative approach right now from the Red Bulls, but it's long, it's direct. The flag is down. Here's Kamara. He's got Alessandrini. The chip from Robles. Just over the head of his outstretched fingers, but it was Kamara trying to play it up. Was the right decision made? Because there was an unmarked Roman Alessandrini saying, hey, remember me, Ola? And Roman was wide open. He may have been offside. The flag stayed down. It was a tough angle. He took it first time, trying to pick out that top corner, but it was not to be. So corner number 6 coming up now for the Galaxy. Alessandrini delivers far post over the head of Romney. It may drop for Ibrahimovic before New York sends it to safety. My, this is a good stretch from Los Angeles. Roman trying to play it up for Ashley Cole. Good reading in the back there from Parker. Gives it away though. Alessandrini only too happy. Whips in a picture-perfect teasing ball. It was set on a platter. Overhit for Kamara. And if anybody makes that run on the far post, we're looking at a 2-2 ball game. Corner number 7. Ibrahimovic to take it. He'll whip one in to Romney. He gets ahead to it. Fired in. The Galaxy have the equalizer. Giovanni Dos Santos, the first goal scored from a corner kick. The Galaxy have fought their way back from 2 goals down. 2-2 at StubHub. Unreal. The last man you want taking the corner kick, 6'5", Zlatan Ibrahimovic, puts it on a platter for Romney, who skied magnificently to win the header. And on that second ball, Giovanni Dos Santos just sniffing in, took a beautiful first touch, and from close range, 6 yards out, just side foots it right past Luis Robles. And Giovanni Dos Santos with a massive goal for him, his first of the season. And the man who's been under so much criticism and under the microscope for his hefty wages and price tag has just scored a huge goal. The goals coming 8 minutes apart on the 58th and 66th minutes. Special stuff. The Galaxy are reinvigorated. And let me tell you, it is deserved. Here is Zlatan. He's pulling the strings, squares it out. Giovanni Dos Santos gets his first touch wrong. Alessandrini slips. A little embarrassing there for the Frenchman, but New York able to get it back. Here's Kaku Gamara, just past the center circle at midfield. Waits for the support of Kamar Lawrence. The wind has been taken out of this New York Sails. They've been outplayed since scoring that second goal. An eternity of goal. They make it interesting, don't they? Remember, 3 goals down, the Galaxy found themselves last month. 3 goals in the space of 29 minutes. And of course, the 4th in stoppage time. The 4-3 win against LAFC. You're going to need something special again as Kaku tries to curl one to that far post for Adams. Last off the head of Ashley Cole. And it will be a corner kick. Number 4 arising for the visitors. Remember, they've yet to take any points in MLS play this season on the road in New York. They are proficient from corner kicks. They've scored 3 times from these situations so far. 5 goals from dead balls. Here it is, kept low, tricky stuff, and it was Royer who arrived. Second ball there, fire by Bradley Wright Phillips. Good defense at time from the Galaxy. Lawrence keeps it on. Ciani rises to win the header from the English forward. Drifting out, throw in now for New York. Support on the right-hand side. Kaku. Well cut out. Ola Kamara dropping all the way back. How about the dirty work? And that's something Ziggy Schmidt alluded to in the post-match conference last weekend. All the dirty work, all the dropping back, all the selfless work that Ola Kamara has done, and it's finally repaid with that goal. He sacrificed himself for this team. It could be a galvanizing moment. Adams wide on the right. Valo now midfield. As Kaku will drop it back. Here's Sean Davis for Florian Valo. Space now as Cole closes in. Adams, he's had his hands full with the youngster. It's about 18 years difference between those two. Unbelievable. Ashley still hanging tough. Royer fires, speculative from the Austrian. Hopeful at best, and that will not please Jesse Marsh, who's off his bench, shouting instructions to his charges. 8 shots to New York's 6. I'll leave it in terms of those quality chances. Both teams amassing 5 on target, and the possession starting to tilt to the Galaxy's favor once again. Now 55% overall. It's the quality of that possession. You see so often, hear it so often, possession with a purpose. Yes, you can possess it, but if you don't create anything out of it, what's the point? Well, they've made the most of it, and it's possession that's asked the chances and made some real penetrating, incisive moves. Here's Ciani. Kitchen. Sebalajet for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's come together now for Roman Alessandrini wide on the right. He's got Kitchen off his shoulder now. He fires one in off the head of Parker. Sturdy and robust is a great way to characterize Parker. He's a tank. Alessandrini 1v1 against Lawrence. Drops that shoulder. Great looking cross once again. Just a little too strong for Ibrahimovic's liking, and Murillo just shoulders and throws Giovanni Dos Santos off of it before it's picked up by Jurgen Shelvek just inside the Galaxy half. Cheaply given away, however, his possession all too short-lived. What a game. Comes out of play, and while we've got a moment, fans, you're always encouraged to arrive early, avoid the headaches of traffic, and hop on board the Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free shuttles to and from the StubHub Center for all LA Galaxy home matches. For more info, visit lagalaxy.com/shuttle. Lawrence, left-hand side. Good reading there from Michael Ciani. You know, it was a crapshoot to see who was going to get that central defensive role alongside Schilbeck at the beginning of the campaign. Was it going to be Daniel Steres? Was it going to be Ciani? Ciani may present a little bit more of a sophisticated understanding at a higher level. And he went down with injury 2 games into the campaign. Steres had a rough go of it, but filled in admirably. Meanwhile, Ibrahimovic trying to play that diagonal. A lot has been made of his understanding with Ola Cabra as Roman Alessandrini just wrestling with Michael Amir Murillo. Just 1 yellow card for the Galaxy. To be 50-50 between Alessandrini and Murillo, is not backing down. Gotta love the fire from Roman Alessandrini. Ebbs and flows in this one. Kaku with a pocket of space locates Royer. And here comes the flashy winger trying to play it into that channel for Bradley Wright Phillips, and does. The back heel is there, and it's big and scurries off his line. Bradley Wright Phillips, really multi-dimensional center forward, and Ibrahimovic doing well to keep possession. Thought he was fouled, won't get the call from the referee. Wasn't a good first half from Ibrahimovic, in all honesty. He's been sparked to life. For the Galaxy looking for their 3rd home win. Here's Romney, who takes a gallop forward. Alessandrini just shot that time from Kamar. Lawrence goes to ground, grabbing that right ankle. New York continue to pour forward behind Royer on this left touchline, trying to angle one in now. Here's Valo, who scored, squares it across, nicely read from Schilbeck, who was perfectly positioned on the edge of his own 6-yard box. Did well, Schilbeck. Perhaps what he lacks in pace and athletic ability makes up for in a reading of the game. So, substitution. First or second of the evening. So Derek Etienne will replace Danny Royer. So Etienne, the 21-year-old Haitian, comes on. Born in Richmond, Virginia. Becomes a 3rd member of his family to play for the Haitian national team. Big shoes to fill. We'll see where he takes up his spot. It looks to be like for like on that left-hand side of the New York attack. Etienne comes on for the 7th time this season. His dad, of course, Derek, played in the lower divisions back in the old days for the old Long Island Rough Riders in the United States. Distinguished career. Nice one around the world that time for Perry Kitchen. Didn't know he had that in his blocker. Here comes Alessandrini trying to play it first time. Full throttle is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Beaten to it by Luis Robles, who did well to come out to the edge of his box. Tell you what, Ibra's looking fitter and fitter, however. Nice to see a 36-year-old in full sprint on the 77th minute, but there's some holes in the back. Here's Etienne, he's in. Etienne squares far post, and it's Bradley Wright Phillips who can't get there in time. They were caught out and caught wanting on that counter, and that's where they've been so dangerous. This is a New York team. It's multi-dimensional. We talked at the beginning of the show how they like to press at times. They have a high-powered, possession-oriented attack, but they've been content to absorb this pressure, and let's be honest, their most dangerous moments have come on the counterattack this evening. As Etienne just trying to play it out in front. All credit to Ashley Cole, another one of those elder statesmen turning on the speed, as the 37-year-old fullback had that one covered at the far post. Meanwhile, Ibra takes over now, trying to orchestrate something positive, trying to play it up, but Parker gets to it, squares it for Leggett, finds its way right on the right-hand side on the edge of the box. Alessandrini, it's Ibrahimovic, the chip, it's in, it's Ibra time, it's Ibra Cadabra, but no, offside. Oh boy, the crowd doesn't like it. And referee assistant Andrew Bigelow, the most unpopular man in Carson, California. We have the luxury of review, and that's about as close as it's going to get. Ibrahimovic trying to time his run against the defender. Alessandrini curls it. It was just beautifully floated in and just needed the slightest of caresses from Ibra. It was not to be. And you look at that, and from our vantage point, if it's off by a shoelace. Upon further review, he's onside. It's got to count, and that's got to be the winner. Oh my, so one call back from VAR, one call back from the linesman. So goes the tale of woe for the Galaxy this season. Wow. And here they come behind Roman Alessandrini. Are they going to get their third? Ibra. The triangle develops. Alessandrini going for the spectacular, trying to pick out that upper goalkeeper right-hand corner. Couldn't quite muster it. It would have been spectacular. And we're going to see the first change of the evening. Giovanni Dos Santos will come off. So his shift is over. First substitution for Ziggy Schmid. So we will see Emma Boateng step on. Was dropped last week, but had a slight MCL strain. Scratch from the 18. So Giovanni Dos Santos comes off in a real good shift for the Mexico International. Remember, he's trying to make his case for inclusion into the Mexico World Cup squad, and he a step in the right direction, you'd have to say. So what kind of an effect will Emma Boateng with those fresh legs? He takes his spot up wide on the right. Alessandrini comes more central now. Emma Boateng squares it. Zlatan, two markers on him. Kamara just on the edge of the box, fires, trying to go far post. One just wide. Something's brewing, however. Once again, the build-up play. So the switch will see Boateng occupy that spot previously by Roman Alessandrini on the right. Gio Dos Santos off. 10 minutes left here at the home at the StubHub Center. And it will be Alessandrini. Looks as though he's going to push up top and play a withdrawn striker role behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic. If ever there was Ibra time, these last 10 minutes are crying out for the big Swede. Out in front for Kamara. Nearly had it dug out by Alessandrini. And it's won by New York. A chance to hit on the break. Here's Kaku Kamara. He's got two targets. Pace of Etienne. Good positioning from Romney. Etienne will have him beaten for pace all day long, something I'm sure Romney is very well aware of now, but it's a space between the forward line and midfield. New York only too happy to take it wide on the right. Here they come from Adams. Kaku trying to go up and over the top, but too much ingenuity for his own good. Sean Davis now. Lawrence. A lot of members of that New York Red Bulls Academy out there. Here's Kaku Gamada, the former Huracan man. The newest acquisition. The head across, Siani gets to it just on the edge of the penalty area now. Drops for Kamar Lawrence, the Jamaican fullback. Here's Etienne, the winger. Trying to play it in. Lawrence, flag is down. Pulls it back on the square ball. Bradley Wright Phillips leaves it. Fired by below. Courageous 11th hour defending from the LA Galaxy, who dodge a huge bullet here. Wow. It was Siani who just threw himself at it. He's got enough of Velo's touch to deny his countryman. Great effort there. The fifth corner arises. They're forced to forge forward, but a great second half from the Galaxy. And they're going to VAR this. It looks as though it may have been handled by David Romney. The cross from Lawrence was handled, the outstretched arm, and it's not looking good. Alan Chapman has conferred with his VAR referee Tim Ford. It came off the left elbow of Romney, and a penalty kick has been awarded. And upon further review, it's difficult to argue with the referee, so a penalty kick forward now. And it's going to be Kaku Gamara against David Bingham on the 83rd minute. And this is massive. They have yet to score from a penalty kick situation. Bingham has yet to save one, and he won't save this one either. Kaku Gamara from the spot after Romney handles a real bitter pill to swallow for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Just when they are playing their best football here at the StubHub in a month, a goal against the run of play via the reviewed penalty kick. It was called back, awarded, one you really can't argue with. As we look at it once again from our review position, Lawrence clearly is onside, slips behind, and it was Romney with his arms not in a natural position. You really can't argue with it. And it was Alan Chapman. Was he pointing to the spot? Tough to see. Nevertheless, it was awarded. There was some delay in it. The penalty kick for the first time this season, the New York Rebels, they are about 6 minutes away from their first win on the road in MLS in 2018, unless the Galaxy can conjure another comeback. Remember, they fought their way back from 2 goals down. Kaku Gamara grabbing his second goal of the season. New York designated player. Here's Adams filling things in on the right-hand side of that New York defense. They're going to get in behind and bunker and ride their luck for the last 5 minutes, but it's Bradley Wright Phillips trying to get in behind Michael Siani. Robust, strong defending. I have to say, it's a good showing tonight. And Michael Siani's name might be first on the team sheet next week when the Galaxy hit the road as they get set to do battle away to the Houston Dynamo on Cinco de Mayo. Similar Jet, chance to play a little more attacking right here. Kitchen fires one off, but just off the head of Murillo. Ibrahimovic, wow. 35 yards out, or making about 30 yards out, hits it first time volley out the clearance. The modus operandi for him, dare to be brilliant, and that's what Ziggy Schmidt said happens when Ibra does it, and that's what it was right there. So Pontius in, Romney off, a clear attacking move. Meanwhile, number 19, Alex Moyle will come on, an attacking player for the New York Rebels for their third and final switch, and off will come Bradley Wright Phillips, who grabbed 2 assists tonight and a hand in those 2 goals to set New York off and running. So the change is made. The Galaxy will revert to a 3-man back line. Pontius will slot into a central role. All hands on deck right now as Siani tries to play it forward for Roman Alessandrini. It will come out for a throw-in. Shelvek wins it. Last off of Parker. And in midfield it comes now for Adams. Below lets it run delicately. Etienne has drifted over wide on his right-hand side. That will bring, of all people, Emma Boateng. Did well, Emma. Ghanaian-born winger. Trying to find his identity and role with this team. For a little more end product on his attacking adventure, that's for sure. And here comes Sebastian Lletget. Did well to win it back. He's done well as well. An unorthodox role for him. Got stuck in, provided a good anchor in the center of the park, but it's Adams who's on the rampage forward on his right-hand side. So Alessandrini drifts back to his right-hand position. Another switch made by Ziggy Schmid. To be the third and final substitution of the evening for Galaxy. Steris on, Siani off. He'll get a good round of applause. Good shift for Siani. His first game back from injury since March 11th in that loss away to New York City. Like for like in that regard. So all three subs deployed for each team. Here's Kaku. It's New York's game to lose. Moyle can't get a foot to it. Kamara can for LA. They need some possession, and they need it now. 89th minute, throw in for the Red Bulls. And Alan Chapman doesn't see it. He's going to give the call to the Galaxy. And Chapman didn't like a little bit of the time wasting. Roman Alessandrini having words with Bradley Wright Phillips on the New York bench. Phillips gets a yellow card on the bench for a delay of game, becoming the first man caution for New York. He wouldn't give the ball away to Daniel Steris on the LA throw-in. Don't see that too often. Ibra trying to hook onto it. And he came in back, and he came in hard. Inadvertently. Just got Moyle in the head. Ibra does like those real flamboyant clearances. Distinct martial arts style. He's got a background in martial arts, those of you that know his story. Big fan of the martial arts as well. Just came in. Wraparound judo kick. In fact, a man who actually drop kicked former U.S. men's national team defender Oguchi Onyewu, why those two were at AC Milan together. Oguchi didn't take too kindly, and those two went mano a mano in training at Milanello. 5 minutes added on. I wouldn't bet against another chapter being written in this Carson novella. More than ample time for another goal. The Galaxy are hoping it's theirs. In a real good game. Not the best quality in the first half, but a second half that's really seen the Galaxy step it up. Professional display tonight, you'd have to say, from the New York Red Bulls. Have showed poise and character. Cleared away by Emma Boateng, finding his way off the back of Gamera though. Murillo says, hey, I'll take it. Lays it forward, trying to link up with Moyle. Ashley Cole not having that. Wide on the left now. Slipping around is Pontius. We'll keep it on the throw. Galaxy need to get it forward now. Time of the essence. Trying to go down that left-hand side. Down goes Roman Alessandrini. Referee waves play on. And on the big switch, it's Steris in a foot race here with Florian Below. Pokes it away. Throw in for LA. And Steris will get this one back quickly from the LA ball boy. High press right now from New York. Remember, trying to close in on not just their first win away from home, but their first points on their travels after losing on the road. Season 2, Real Salt Lake, and that 4-3 thriller late last month in Orlando. LA Galaxy Summer of Soccer plans are now available, beginning as low as $81 per plan. Fans can purchase tickets on 2 International Cup matches at the Rose Bowl, in addition to discounted tickets to 2 or more Galaxy regular season home matches. This one drifts out. Fans who purchase by May 29th will receive complimentary tickets to LA Galaxy's match on May 30th against FC Dallas. Visit www.lagalaxy.com/summer for more information. Whether you have a youth soccer team or celebrating a birthday or treating your employees, LA Galaxy Group Rallies are the perfect way to enjoy special occasions at a discounted rate. Visit lagalaxy.com/groups today to learn more. Matter of moments. 3rd minute of stoppage time. Moyle in, out comes Bingham, and they don't want to get the party started early here. Rolls it out for Ashley Cole. Seba Leggett now. Time of the essence as it drifts forward for Kamara. Nicely positioned is Parker. Pontius gets a foot to it. Alessandrini now. Looking for some headway. Comes out. Well, you got a moment, Galaxy fans. Don't miss the first Cali Classic of 2018. Be there to watch Latan Leggett and the rest of the LA Galaxy as they face off against the Quakes on Friday, May 25th at 8. First 12,500 fans in the stadium will receive a one-of-a-kind support local soccer scarf presented by Denny's. Get your tickets for this must-see matchup today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. This one out in front. And foul play inside the box. Ibrahimovic rising. Steris just leaves his left arm out. Yep, that's a foul. Just puts his hand on that left shoulder of Robles. Again, that website address, lagalaxy.com/tickets. Steris rises. Ibra wins it. Rather, Parker wins it. Just a left hand out, and it was a foul. Right call is made. Free kick. Well, it's not worked in the Galaxy's favor, but you have to find some hard things to disagree with from the referee. He's got a lot of the decisions right this evening. Well, it's now or never, folks. 30 seconds left in this one. Ashley Cole on the free kick. He wants to take it. Now he'll get his 10 yards. Everyone forward. Might even want to think about bringing Bingham forward now. Cole drives it in straight to the box. Ibra rises, wins the header. Second ball pops up. Boateng will let it drift over. Corner kick. 20 seconds left. Quickly to take it. Alessandrini arrives. And he's going to drive it in. Is this the moment? Ibra up, Steris in along with Pontius and Shelvek. All hands on deck as they await the service. Roman Alessandrini on the outswinger, rising is Ibra, and the second ball drops to Kaku. And 5 minutes is up. Bingham, they need it. They've got to get it forward. Cole hoists it up and straight to Luis Robles, and that's going to do it. Referee tacking on more time than anticipated. At least the 5 minutes. And this one will be remembered for the controversy. More so on the Ibrahimovic offside call than the Kamara offside. Back the other way. And that's going to do it. It goes in the books. A bitter pill to swallow for the LA Galaxy. They fought themselves back from 2 goals down. Unfortunately, had to chase this game. The goals came in the 7th minute from Royer to put New York up 1-0 at halftime. LA thought they had the equalizer, but Roman Alessandrini's goal wiped off. Then on the 49th minute, the substitute Valo, who came on at the break, made it 2-0. 58th minute was Ola Kamara who took advantage, firing in for his 2nd goal of the season before Gio did the same on the 66th. But then it was Dave Romney called for the handball, pointing to the spot, and Kaku Gamar putting it home on the 84th minute. And the New York Red Bulls grab their first win in Carson in 6 years, and it's a third consecutive home defeat here for the LA Galaxy after consecutive defeats on home soil against Sporting Kansas City and Atlanta United. All right, we'll be right back here on Galaxy Radio to unpack this one full time at the StubHub Center. LA 2, New York 3.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And 90 minutes in the books, and the reading not looking good for the LA Galaxy. Their 3rd loss in their last 4 games, but it was a spirited effort tonight and steps in the right direction. Unfortunately, though, for the 5th time this season, they were left to chase this game, mounting a 2-goal comeback, coming back from 2 goals down to level. However, it all fell by the wayside on the 84th minute as a late penalty kick awarded to the New York Red Bulls. And it's the Red Bulls who will fly back to New York with all 3 points, leaving the Galaxy a little bit fuddled right now, looking for the right combination and trying to find their identity. I guess you could really call this a work in progress right now. It was a lineup missing the likes of Jonah Dos Santos for the 2nd consecutive game, and Rolf Felcher, who was out with a shoulder problem. In comes David Romney, Giovanni Dos Santos stepping into the fray, along with Michael Ciani, and all in all, a pretty good display from all 3, but decisive moments not working out to the Galaxy's benefit. Caught wanting on the counterattack on both of the two New York goals from Royer, who got in on the left-hand side, beating the right back David Romney to it. And then on the 49th minute, it was below on a beneficial pass from Bradley Wright Phillips from the left-hand side, virtually a carbon copy on opposite angles to make it 2-0. But you got to give credit here. There's a lot of spirit and a lot of fight back from the LA Galaxy. Ola Kamara spearheading the comeback, linking up well with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who grabbed his first helper of the season to make it 2-1. It was Giovanni Dos Santos, who had his best showing as an LA Galaxy player this young season, coming back from a month off with injury to make it 2-2 on the 66th. And the Galaxy were the better team on the front foot, setting up camp in the New York half and dictating the pace of play and creating chances. But once again, the counterattack falling victim once again was that Galaxy defense, as Romney called for the handball, and up steps Kaku Gamar to put in the fifth and deciding goal. A real heartbreaking effort, but plenty of positives to take from this one here. The play of Roman Alessandrini, once again fiery and feisty and ultimately inspiring. And a drab first half gave way to a real good second half from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who got himself more involved in his central role. And good to see Ola Kamara getting his first goal since March 4th after a 6-game drought without a strike, as he grabs his second of the season. But it does prove to be in vain. And now it's up to the LA Galaxy to regroup ahead of a Saturday trip away to Houston as they begin a 3-game road swing after the trip to the Dynamo. On May 12th, they will head down to Texas once again, this time to pay a visit to FC Dallas before heading up to Montreal on the 21st. They will not return home here to StubHub for another month, and they return to take on the San Jose Earthquakes here at StubHub on May 25th. Congratulations and a tip of the hat to Jesse Marsch and the New York Red Bulls, heavily involved in the CONCACAF Champions League campaign, making it all the way to this quarterfinals. So not a lot of MLS action. They finally get their first points away from home. A balanced effort, some great play from Bradley Wright Phillips, but they took their chances when they presented to them and made the most of it. This is a 3 points that they'll be very happy to get, ending a run of 6 years without a victory here in Carson. All right, our post-match show is just getting started. Keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a look at the standout individual performers and our man of the match. Next is New York went out 3-2.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And we welcome you back to the StubHub Center as our postgame show rolls on here on Galaxy Radio. Happy you're along here on LAGalaxy.com. Once again, for the 8th time this season, Sigi Schmid forced to field a changed lineup. 3 changes made in a real uninspiring first half in large stretches, which started very, very well with the Galaxy asking the attacking questions of this New York Red Bulls defense. Now Luis Robles making a couple of good saves on Giovanni Dos Santos and ultimately seeing one wiped aside. A night when the Galaxy had 2 goals disallowed, one from video assistant referee, which appears to be rightfully made, and of course a real controversial call late stages as Zlatan Ibrahimovic had appeared to at the time put in the match winner to make it 3-2 late in the game, but the referee's flag had gone up. It was offside against the Big Swede, and this is one that will be talked about for some time. But New York, you'd have to argue with them. A game that, in my estimation, a fair share of the spoils would have been a draw, a point for each, because both showed good signs and positive displays. But in the end, it's the New York Red Bulls who grab all 3 of the points to take home here, and they'll be very happy as they get set to take on the likes of New York City FC in the Big Apple Derby coming up next Saturday night in Harrison at Red Bull Arena, as they amass, of course, their 4th win of the campaign in just their 7th game in MLS play. A victory, of course, for the Red Bulls that sees them go all the way up to 4th position from 6th in the Eastern Conference, usurping the likes of the New England Revolution as well as the Columbus Crew. For the LA Galaxy, they came into this one the 5th in the Western Conference. A chance for them to move ahead of FC Dallas and LAFC, but it was not to be. And despite some positive strides, it saw the attack start to fall into sync and find an understanding with each other in the second half. They couldn't take anything positive out of it, and it just won't happen. Time now for Man of the Match. The Man of the Match is brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. This is my decision, folks. You can send all your emails to me at cmiles2214@yahoo.com. I'm going to go with Bradley Wright Phillips for the opposition because he was a man that was decisive in the end and had the key to this Galaxy padlock on defense, assisting both of them in really almost mirror fashion, exact replicas of each other. Honorable mention, of course, going to the LA Galaxy attack and Giovanni Dos Santos, so I thought had some instrumental moments, and sharing that honor with the Galaxy for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The character of this LA Galaxy team cannot be overlooked as they fought themselves back from 2 goals down, but unfortunately a defensive mistake from David Romney, seeing the penalty kick awarded in one that you really couldn't argue with upon further review on replay. And Kaku put it away, lock, stock, and barrel. And as a result, the LA Galaxy now succumb to defeat for the 4th time overall this young campaign. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up and put a bow on it, and we'll take a look ahead to next Saturday's clash away to the Houston Dynamo. You're listening to the LA Galaxy here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy.
Well, the LA Galaxy end their homestand here, and it's tough reading for the fans as they succumb to defeat for the 3rd straight time. First it was Sporting Kansas City, then it was Atlanta United, and then another Eastern Conference powerhouses, the New York Red Bulls, come in and get the victory. And the LA Galaxy now have to do some serious self-examination. They want to bounce back next weekend away to the Houston Dynamo, who are playing some pretty good soccer right now. It'll be an interesting battle against the Western Conference rivals who know each other ever so well. But the Galaxy can build upon a lot of positives, and I think chiefly amongst them is going to be the understanding and the link between the midfield and attack that saw the Galaxy much improved in the second half, generate those quality chances. They got in behind, asked the questions. Ola Kamara selflessly playing out of position wide on that left-hand side. And hats off, of course, to Giovanni Dos Santos, who's come under a lot of pressure and a lot of disdain from supporters and the media, but far and away his best performance in about 80 minutes in his first appearance since March 11th. He picked his spots and had that free roaming attacking role and was a key cog in this Galaxy 2-goal comeback, but unfortunately it was not to be. Zlatan Ibrahimovic trying to find that understanding with Ola Kamara, and of course Roman Alessandrini providing his versatility and flexibility going forward, but it just didn't result in the Galaxy putting that final piece in that elusive jigsaw puzzle to get at least a share of the spoils, in which I thought they deserved, or potentially the winner, which was called offside by the referee's assistant on the Ibrahimovic goal. It's going to be a tough one to swallow, but certainly it's not all doom and gloom right now. Perhaps a change of scenery is exactly what they needed, a fresh start on the road. Remember, 3 consecutive games away to Houston, then on the 12th away to FC Dallas, and then on the 21st up in Canada against the Montreal Impact before returning home here on the 25th to take on the San Jose Earthquakes. So lots to be positive about as the Galaxy look to regroup next week. That's going to do it for this week. Once again, full-time in the final score from the StubHub Center. It's the LA Galaxy 2, the New York Red Bulls 3. On behalf of all the good people here with the Galaxy, this is Christian Miles saying good night from Carson. We'll see you next week.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.